just threw them off a little bit.
Welcome to Better Days Podcast.
Oh, shit. Speaking of that,
Happy late Valentine's Day. Oh, God. So how was your Valentine's Day? Give me a fucking second. I can't. How was your Valentine's Day?
You know, my Valentine's Day was pretty good.
Yeah?
I ate lots of candy, watched lots of movies, and me and the lady had a pretty good day.
That's good.
How was yours?
It was alright.
I mean, your lady lives far away.
Yeah, so it was just like, Happy Valentine's Day, I love you. I love you too. Yeah, and we talked, so.
That's it?
Pretty much. You can't really do much other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Valentine's Day. You know what Okay, Valentine's Day is something that's, like, really controversial in the sense that, like, a lot of single people complain about it.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. You can enjoy a holiday about love without having someone.
Right, it's like...
It doesn't have to be love about a girlfriend.
Right, like, say I'm Catholic. I'm not gonna go up to a Jewish person and be like, stop celebrating Hanukkah, you asshole. It's like... and get all salty about it, that I'm not, like...
Yeah.
The thing that single people fail to realize is that Valentine's Day is not for you. And sure, you can, like... Obviously, if you're single, you can still be like, oh, I love these people. It doesn't have to be, like, a significant other. Like, if you want to celebrate Valentine's Day, you can say, I love this person, I love this person.
It's just about love in general. It doesn't have to be about... No. Valentine's Day is about everyone. It's just about love in general. It's just about what you love.
Yeah, exactly. When I was saying, like, it's not for single people, it's more like, they just complain. It's like, I don't have a significant other, and it's... Like, dude, if you're gonna spend the whole day complaining, like, quit, just stop.
Yeah, just fuck your hand and get over it. So, do you remember Valentine's Day back in elementary school?
Yeah, where we'd have to each make, like, boxes and buy Valentines for every single person in class.
You had to write one for every single person. Which, I think that's pretty much bullshit. What if I want to give a Valentine's Day to everyone except for one kid?
Hold on. You keep saying Valentines. It is Valentines.
Fuck you.
There's no M in Valentines.
Valentines. This is like museum all over again.
Well, no, it's not, because there's one right way to say Valentines. You're just saying it wrong.
You know that place that you go to see history and
my textbook
and some ancient dinosaur bones? What do you call that?
A museum.
I'm intelligent. I'm the hipster.
Oh, really?
I'm a hipster, and I call it a museum.
Museum.
Yeah.
It's
better to say.
No, but we just say it differently. Valentine's is completely wrong. That's not the same.
Whatever.
You're retarded.
Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Fuck it.
Are you okay?
No.
I can tell.
Anyway, it's really annoying that you have to write down a Valentine's for anyone. It gets really annoying because it's like homework. It's literally homework. You have to sit down, write a card for everyone, maybe put a candy on the ones that you like.
Myself.
Like, I remember just writing, like, Happy Valentine's Day on a card, and then just, it wasn't even special. And that was all the cards I got, which was, like, Happy Valentine's Day. But then, you saw, like, the hot girls getting, like, these, like, long paraphrases in their, like, cards. Like, I love you for life. Please be my girlfriend. I'll give you Minecraft recipes if you date me.
You're the reason I closed the pill bottle last night as opposed to drinking all of them.
Exactly.
Because apparently you can drink pills.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I just remember it was like a whole party, but it wasn't a party. Like we all got excited in elementary school. We were like, it's gonna be Valentine's Day. All you did was give out cards to people, and that was it. That was the whole celebration. You didn't do anything else. Why did we get excited for that?
Because sometimes you got candy.
You can get... Yeah, it was like a shitty lollipop with the shape in a heart.
I'll take a shitty lollipop over nothing.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't know, I mean... I liked seeing some of the boxes some people made. Mine were always pretty shitty.
I don't even remember making boxes. I remember one time I gave out Happy Feet Valentine's Day cards.
It's really gay.
I know. All of them were like, I'll dance for you.
Oh, that's great.
I'll tap on your face.
I feel like also some people take it as like some people who are assholes to their significant other are like, oh, guess I gotta actually love them this day. And you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
You know, there's always some people that are, like, kind of assholes, and, like, where it's, like, you know how when there's, like, somebody you don't like, but it's their birthday, so you're like, I can't be mean to them on their birthday. At least gotta be civil.
Yeah.
And it's, like, I've met so many couples that are, like, it's like, it's obvious they hate each other. But then it's, like, on Valentine's Day, they're all cutesy. It's like, well, today's our one day to be cutesy. It's like, why don't you love her or him, like, every other day of the year? Like, there's some people out there that are like that.
That's because there's a lot of shitty people in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Lots of shitty people out there, Juke Sully.
There are a lot of shitty people out there, indeed. Sometimes I feel like I'm one of them.
We do like to break a lot of girls' hearts. Me and you are cold heartbreakers, you know what I'm saying? Getting those girls all up in feelings and just breaking their heart. Best feeling in the world, you know?
No. It's... Even breaking... Okay, I've never been broken up with, but I've always broken up with someone. But even then, it's difficult.
Yeah.
Because it's just like... You have... Like, whether it was working out or not, you have someone, and then... You just don't. It just really stinks. I'll go out and say, like, it is probably one of the worst feelings I've ever felt, is just a breakup. It just sucks.
That's why it's better to stay single.
But then you feel lonely.
No, you don't.
Because, like, I didn't feel lonely, like...
Do you know how many girls are crazy? Do you know how many girls are fucking psychos? Do you know how many guys are psychos?
Do you know how many people are just psychos?
Do you know how many people are psychos, and why would you want to spend that much time with any psycho? Everyone should stop dating!
Okay, I think we got the message across. This is what Valentine's Day
Get over yourself, little bitch! Who the fuck you think you are? Crying about some girl in fucking school? Dude, look at me. Look at these big abs on my body. You think you can compete with this? This is why, Teresa from high school went with me instead of you. She dumped your ass. Look at you, little bitch. You're stuck with your hand.
It's the same if you just wet it a little bit. So... You know that Jacob Sartorius is dating Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things?
Why?
Why are they dating?
Why'd you bring that up?
No, because we were talking about, like, relationships.
Oh, yeah?
And I thought about that. She's 13, and he's 15. She's 13. I cannot imagine dating somebody at the age of 13. I went to my first formal with a girl at 13. And even then... No, I was 14, and even then, I didn't, like, love her. I was just like, oh, I should probably get a date. Even though it was just like, do you want to go? I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean, I didn't have a girl till 10th grade.
I thought it was 11th grade.
10th or 11th. Because I'm a loser.
No. No, you're not a loser. Of all the shit I say to you...
Call me a fucking loser.
No, of all the shit shut up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Let me be... Ow! Let me be nice. Ow! My hand hurts from that.
Dude!
Yeah.
You slapped my asshole. You spread my cheeks and slapped the hole. Why would you do that?
What do you think the asshole...
Dude, smell your hand.
What do you think... How do you think it would sound slapping an asshole?
Probably like...
just... Or like...
just like...
I don't know, ask Boba Fett. He kind of fell in. I imagine Boba Fett, like, spreads his girlfriend's cheeks to, like, rim her or something, and then he just gets sucked in.
I wish he used his helmet antenna.
Yeah. you like, in Star Wars Episode 8, when BB-8's, like, trying to, like, stop the... Oh, what is it? You know, in, like, BB-8's in, like, the little compact, like the compartment, he's trying to, like, stop the electrical shocks. He's like trying to stop it from what's the word I'm looking for? He has like all these little arms, and like these circuits keep like breaking, and he like puts one arm in, and then he puts another arm in, and then like another circuit breaks, and he eventually just like slams his head into it.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of the fucking words to use, but I just came off as retarded. And some people probably listen like, Jack, you're stupid, it's actually this and that. It's like, yeah, probably, but you know, I'm only human. Okay, so do you remember how the last podcast I spent an ungodly amount of time trying to explain fucking Charlotte from Cat Scratch?
Yeah.
Well, there's this girl in my English class that looks just like her.
Really?
It's really funny.
Is she big enough to crawl inside?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
She's really tall, and, like, she literally looks like Charlotte, and I'm just like, oh my god. I started chuckling in class today. Dude, it was the best. It's like when you were in, like, high school or middle school, and the teacher is talking and, like, yelling at the class, and you and your friend are cracking up because you're thinking of some dumb shit, and she's like, what's so funny? And you're like...
Dude, that was us every day in math class.
I know.
I will never forget how many times the teacher would stop and look at us and we would be in tears. And everyone would just be like, God, they won't stop laughing. It was always over something stupid. Oh, do you remember that one time when I was in class and I looked over and you just had your head down and you were shaking really hard?
Yeah.
And I was like, Jack? And you raised your head up and your eyes looked like they were like smeared in tears. And you were like, I just thought about Woody being shoved in someone's asshole.
I don't remember that.
You just thought about Woody from Toy Story.
When was that? 7th grade or 9th grade?
9th grade.
Oh, that's what it's like in class. I just think of stupid shit.
Yeah.
We just laugh at everything. Like, do you remember the Channel Chasers episode of Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
You know when they turn into the puppets?
Yeah.
And Vicky goes, today's episode is sponsored by the letter V. Ha! You remember that?
Yeah.
Well, there was just a picture of Vicky with her mouth open, like holding her mouth open and just holding a letter V, like. And for the rest of the class, we were dying laughing, and it was, and the teacher would be like, "What, guys? What is it now?" Like she'd given up, and we're just crying.
Oh my god.
I thought it was really satisfying whenever Vicky jumped through the paper TV in the Puppet World, and she broke the screen, and she let her limp body crawled through it, and I was just like, ugh. Yeah.
Ooh. Give you those ASMR tingles.
Hey guys. Yeah, ASMR.
Speaking of ASMR, I hear that you're pretty good at singing.
I'm good at singing?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
I mean, I've heard you singing. Here, you wanna sing a little bit for us?
Yeah.
You wanna sing a nice song?
Yeah.
All right, hang on. Got my piano here.
Fucking keyboard. All right. Oh, there.
Oh yeah, you know what's up, dog. I raped my cat.
Cause it's Valentine's Day!
Dude! Oh my god,
was-
speaking of raping the cat.
It was Valentine's Day 2 days ago, actually, so happy Valentine's Day, like we said earlier, but what?
Speaking of raping the cat, dude. God, I remember one time I had a friend over. He was a pretty weird kid.
Yeah.
And he saw my cat. He said, "Ooh, a cat." And he thought it would be funny to pretend to rape the cat's ass. So
wait, what? Rape it?
So he started poking my cat's ass, really aggressively.
Poking the actual the asshole?
No. He was going close to it. And my cat kept going
Oh, yeah.
And then he gets his finger and he accidentally slips the whole finger into the ass by accident and my cat bites him.
Oh my god. What did he say after that?
He just started laughing and I was looking at him okay dude, go home.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really weird. I wouldn't be laughing if I shoved my finger in a cat's ass. I'd just be like, ugh! Ew! That's gross. When I'm wiping and my finger accidentally slips in my asshole, I'm just like, ugh. I can only imagine putting it in a cat.
God, putting a cat. Ugh. Anyway, speaking of fucking animals.
Anyway, no, I was gonna say something else.
What?
So we don't have to talk about fucking animals. I remember when I was younger, even throughout high school, I'd be like, I can't wait for my friend to go home so I can eat my food.
Yes!
You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, my mom would always get me food and she'd be like, you have to eat it when your friend leaves. And then, I'd be like, okay, see ya. And then I'd run to the fridge and be like, Mom, where's the McDonald's? Where's the McDonald's? It was so good.
Oh my god, literally, my parents would go grocery shopping, and then I'd invite a friend over, and then I just wait for them to go home so I could eat all the fucking food they just bought, and I'm just like,
Yes.
nice.
Yes. Dude, I wait for them to come home to eat that shit. What are you talking about?
How I knew if my parents went shopping or not is I'd look in the pantry and see if there were chips. Because I always ate all the chips first.
Speaking of Valentine's Day, everyone's complaining about being alone.
Yeah.
But all you gotta do is just be like, yo, FBI, what's up?
Yeah, as if they're already not listening into everything we're doing. Like, you ever see the people with the stickers or the post-it notes on their front-facing camera on their computers?
Yes.
I see that all the time. It's so funny.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, I mean, okay, everyone's always like, dude, the government's listening in on me. They're always like, I don't like that, we need our privacy. But the thing is like, all I talk about is retarded shit. Like, I don't care if they listen to me.
Right.
Like, I'm usually sitting in my house in silence or talking to my friends like right now about stupid shit. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. I mean, what do you have to keep private? I mean, it's not like the government's gonna leak your shit anyway. It's not like they're listening to your whole conversation anyway. I mean, they're just gonna click in, click out. Unless there's a trigger word, right?
Yeah, well...
Speaking of which, terrorist bombings!
I am a member of ISIS.
Hey, Alexa! How do you make an acid bomb?
First you find the child you want to bomb, then you...
Okay, she doesn't know that one. Okay, so if we get targeted tomorrow morning and police show up at our house, then, you know, it's a... I never really think about that. People always say, like, the government's listening in, but it's like, are they?
I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that sometimes they do.
How?
But, I don't know. Just through, like, things. But, like...
Through things, huh?
Yeah. But, like I said, it's not really a big deal. They're only just trying to find criminals, so it'll just be, like, 2 seconds of something you said.
Well, what if they listen to what we just said?
Then, we better look out for the FBI tomorrow. Oh!
What the fuck?
No!
How are they here already?
No! No! Please!
No!
Not the piano!
No! We didn't mean it, I swear.
Wait! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! So anyway.
So, I want to touch on something you were saying earlier. You were saying, like, man, everyone's just fucking psycho. Just be your single. It's like, well, sometimes I think about, like, we have these institutions that, you know, the quote-unquote mentally ill go to because they're not in their right minds. But what if, like, okay, this is gonna sound crazy, like, I know it does, but it's just a theory. What if they just know more about the world than we do? What if they just tuned into an alternate reality? What if they just know more, and the government's like, you're speaking up, they don't want to know. It's like, you think about the world as pretty free, pretty structured, at least in where we live, and you watch these movies, or, like, you hear about these stories of, like, say you watch a movie, it's like the aliens take over, and if somebody finds out about the... Like, nobody knows the aliens are taking over. This is just, like, this isn't a specific movie. It's just, like a generalization. And then, like, nobody knows. They just do it secretly. And then somebody finds out and tells everyone, then the aliens kill them or put them away somewhere so that they can't tell everybody else. Well, what if these mentally ill people know something we don't, and the government just freaks out and puts them away? I mean, obviously, it's probably not true. Like, yeah, but just think about that for a second.
I mean, most people in insane asylums have fucking killed people, so I don't know if they're exactly sane.
What defines sane anymore?
Not killing people.
That's not the definition of sane.
Fucking...
Exactly, you don't even know, do you?
Just don't kill someone. It's not that hard, but people do it all the time.
Okay, but there's things that people in mental institutions do that are not.
If you start
murder.
laughing and you can't control it, and you're fucking crazy, and you say nonsense,
what causes that?
brain's fucking broken.
Yeah. Problems in the brain.
Yeah. What are you getting at then?
How do we know that? We do all these studies, and it's like, we're so self-aware. I think I've said this to you before, is that human existence and our self-awareness is pretty much just one big fourth wall being broken. It's like when you see a cartoon like Chowder, which you do it a lot, in the episode where he had the really big brain, he's like, we're just in a giant cartoon, and they're like, what? Mm-hmm. But it's like, we know where we are, and you see all these technological advances, and like, all the things we're able to do. We, as a race, pretty much, or as a species, whatever you want to call it, pretty much took over the entire world. And you look at animal lives, and their sole purpose is to reproduce. And whether you think it or not, us becoming self-aware, we made structure so that we feel better about existing on this world for so long. But in reality, our sole purpose is to reproduce so that our species, so that humans don't die out. Because I've said that to so many people. Everybody has that realization. So many people have it. And I've said that to people, and they're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I've talked to people, they're like, dude, yeah. And
yeah, that's obvious.
It's obvious, but some people refuse to believe it. Like, I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was like, you get mad that you have responsibilities? I'm like, think about it. I have to go get older. I have to get a job. I have to do all this. I have to work all my life. Pretty much. And she's like, so that's how life is. I'm like, that's what we made out of life. That's what we made ourselves do. And
how else are we supposed to fucking live without being savage animals?
Exactly.
You'd rather be killed in the forest at, like, age of 2?
No. You never know what would happen. I mean, there's tribes out there that still kind of live like...
They're fucking starving, and they have to go through a beehive just to get honey, and they get stung and die.
I'm not saying it's an ideal way to live. I'm saying there are people that still do that.
Yeah.
It's amazing how different one species can be. How diverse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you look at us, look at different countries even, look at, like, Japan, look at North Korea, any Asian country, look at Europe. Language is a pretty weird thing, too, considering there's... I could go on about all these things, like languages, like how we speak different languages, when in reality languages are pretty made up. Everything, in a sense, is made up.
Well, yeah.
It's weird, man. I didn't mean to, like, be full-on, like, life is meaningless, time is relative, But if you really just think about that for a second, you're just like, fuck.
Well, yeah.
Which is why I feel like, you know, not to say anything controversial, but which is why I feel like a lot of people find comfort in religion, is because it explains a lot of things. It has different ways, like all the different religions have different ways of explaining a lot of things, and almost give people comfort with the idea of death. That, like, some people do in fact believe there's life after death, as some don't.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, none of us that are alive actually know. So,
as the Bible once said, like God or you're gonna die. You wanna bump the mic some more?
fuck you.
So, Pokemon.
What? Why?
What's your favorite?
Snorlax.
Snorlax?
Yeah.
It's so basic.
What do you mean basic?
That's everyone's favorite
No, it's not.
That's everyone's favorite normal type.
No, it's not.
Then name a better than normal type that everyone else likes.
Name a better normal type that everyone else likes.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't go wrong with Bidoof.
Yeah, dude.
he's the best.
He's the best.
Fucking Togepi!
Togepi's psychic, isn't he?
No, well, he's fairy now.
Ever
since the fairy type was introduced, but before that, Togepi was a normal type.
Yeah, but people like Snorlax usually.
Not you.
I like Snorlax.
Do you like him better than Togepi?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You're fucking lying.
What? Dude,
Shut the fuck up.
It's my own opinion.
Shh. I remember one time you were trying to convince me that you could catch Togepi in Pokemon Yellow, and you were so convinced because I saw it online. It happened. Yeah. You don't get that excited about a Pokemon you are about.
Dude, that doesn't mean shit.
It means everything.
It doesn't mean shit.
You're
man.
wrong.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Dude, alright. Listen.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
My favorite Pokemon is Jolteon!
Jolteon's dumb!
Jolteon.
The evolutions are stupid.
Dude, I love Jolteon.
Jolteon's probably like one of the best. Espeon's pretty cool too.
And then it's Primeape.
Mank?
Yeah.
I like how Primape's cry is just Mankey's but deeper. Like Mankey's like,
Oh.
yeah, he's like, Mankey's like, Primape's like,
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing.
pretty much.
I mean, do you remember how Mew's cry is the same as Parasect?
Yeah.
And Mewtwo is just stupid? Yeah.
Those are some good ruffles. But yeah, a lot of Pokemon have the same cry. It's pretty funny. Well, not like a lot, but like, there are some Pokemon where like 2 or 3 of them will have the exact same cry.
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Imagine only being able to say your name.
Olix. Dude, I'd kill myself.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Well, wait. How does... fucking Ash and them understand what they're saying. It's as if, like, Jack means something different than Jack!
Well, some episodes they can, and some episodes they can't.
No, it's some... Wait, understand or say more than their name?
No, some episodes they can understand, like, the trainers can understand the Pokemon, and sometimes they can't. Sometimes they're like, what did he mean by that? But then, like, sometimes they're like, oh, you mean this?
It's like the thing with Family Guy, where people ask, can the family understand what Stewie's saying? Because everyone else can.
Only Brian can.
Yeah. Because, like, I remember watching this one episode, and at the end of it was like a classroom, like, alright, any questions? And then this kid raises his hand, he's like, so, can they, like, hear the baby, or what's the deal with that? That meme you sent me of Stewie looking at Peter and going, what are those? And to think that was from an actual episode, I just got really mad.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that, like, what are those? And then fucking, do you remember that video on YouTube of the kid with the Naruto hat?
Beast Boy 1597 here. I'm actually Naruto.
Of course I remember that. That was the first thing I did when I got to New Orleans, was watch that video in my hotel room. Actually.
Dude, oh my god, it's this video of this kid and he has a Naruto hat on, and it's the best thing ever. Here, link is in the description.
How come some Pokemon can talk and some can't? Is it because they're smarter than the other ones?
Well, which one can talk?
Lucario, Mewtwo. There's a few others. Meowth! How come Team Rocket's Meowth can talk?
Because he was in the same lab, he was made in a lab that Mewtwo was in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And then Mewtwo's just, like, made in a lab, but then Lucario, I don't know, because I don't like new Pokemon.
Is Mewtwo just Mewtwo's just artificial.
Yeah.
And so is Meowth.
Yeah.
Fuck. Have you seen, like, when Team Rocket's Meowth encounters another Meowth?
Yeah, and he wants to fuck it.
And no, and the other Meowth just looks fucking dead. It's funny.
Oh, because it's stupid?
Yeah, because this Meowth is, like, talking normally, like, what are you doing? And he's like, meow, meow, and he just looks dumb.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, have you ever realized
it's as if the Meowth, he's, like, talking to someone that got brainwashed.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you ever realized that Team Rocket's just starving?
What do you mean?
Dude, Jesse and James are just trying to get some food. But they can't, because they keep getting wrecked by Ash.
Team Rocket's blasting off again!
Like, in the first episode, they're menacing, but then, like, after that, you just feel bad for them, because they're fucking dying from, like, malnourishment. And they're like, God, we need some food!
So they try to steal Pikachu. What are they gonna do with Pikachu? Eat him?
They're gonna sell him for money, dude. They need that food.
They're gonna sell Pikachu for money.
Yeah.
They're gonna elicit... It's probably why they don't ever get him, because they don't want to, elicit prostitution in Pokemon.
Yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, maybe that's not what they're selling him for, but you never know. I mean, there's probably someone out there that would.
There's plenty that would fuck Pikachu.
Yeah, and we know a few.
You're looking at one right now, Juke Sully.
Why does your shirt say Large Marge?
Dude, it's Pee-wee movie.
I know that, but all I can think of is Marge Simpson.
Oh, dude, could you imagine that? Homie, he looked like this. Oh. It's from the Pee-wee movie, dude. Oh my god, that would make the scene so much better if Marge Simpson was Large Marge in the Pee-wee movie.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh, dude, Pee-wee Herman's really funny.
Dude, I love the fact that he got caught jacking off in a movie theater.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, but okay. What did you expect from the guy? He was seeing a porno film.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
Don't jack off in public.
Then why make a public porno film thing?
I don't know, some people admire it.
Okay, why would you go to a movie theater and be like, oh, I'm gonna watch a porno with other people and not jack off?
That's like saying, why would you go to an art museum and look at the naked art and not jack off to it?
A porno film is not art. A porno film, it's literally just porn.
Some people think it's art. Yes, I know that in some instances, excuse me, and like paintings or drawings, that people are having sex.
It's not meant to turn you on.
You never know. Some people get turned on with that, just like fucking, what's his name, Pat.
Pornos are meant to make you want to jack off. That's what they're meant to do.
But some of them are so gross.
Well, yeah, that's just because people.
Like, have you seen the one of the girl eating fucking Fruit Loops out of the other girl's butthole?
What?
Oh, never mind.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
No, tell me
Never
about this.
mind.
I want to hear more about that.
No, my friend showed me this one time.
I want to hear that one.
He literally, it was just, she poured, so the girl, it's like those girls who can open their assholes really wide.
Yeah.
So she poured some Fruit Loops in there, and then she poured some milk, and she just was eating it with a spoon, and the other girl was just like sitting there, like with her, she was like laying on the ground, and her, like with her legs like over her head, she was holding up her butt, and like every time she would eat, like sometimes like the girl would fart and the milk would like go like, and they'd both go like, ha ha ha.
Oh my god.
It was nasty!
That's fucking gross.
It was disgusting. My friend showed me and was laughing. I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen.
You know, you've seen Tub Girl, right?
Yeah. Isn't that just a picture?
Yeah.
It's nasty.
It's so gross.
When I saw Two Girls, One Cup, I couldn't eat or drink anything brown for like a week. I couldn't eat anything in general. I was just like, this is disgusting.
Half the kids in my school couldn't look at them.
Jesus.
Half? Yeah, probably more like 80% to be honest.
I'd say 60. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
What's like the worst video you've seen online?
ISIS beheadings.
ISIS beheadings?
Yeah.
Well,
on Best Gore, nonetheless, which is not like blocked,
yeah,
which is open to the public.
which is really weird.
It is. I remember going on there thinking, because I was looking for some website called like, it was called like Best Game at the time, and I stumbled upon Best Score, and like, it was one of those instances where your curiosity carries you throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I wouldn't want to go on Best Score now and look at stuff. That's disgusting, but I was so curious at the time that I just kept going because, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get me.
There's some really bad videos. I haven't seen it, but I heard all about it. It's called crush porn, and all it is these girls in high heels
Stomping on dudes' balls?
No, well, there is that.
Yeah.
But they step on animals.
Oh, yeah, you told me
They'll
about
like
that.
tie down like a cute little kitten and step on its head until it's dead, and people jack off to that. It's horrible.
I have never seen any of those videos, nor do I intend to.
I never want to see that.
That's fucking awful. You know what's weird? Is some of the foods that some places have, and like some cultures eat. Like, you know what's weird is head cheese.
What's head cheese? Dickhead cheese?
You're retarded. It's like,
I'm sorry.
it's like animals like heads
Yeah.
and ground up, and just like elements from all that's just kind of like put in like a slice or something.
But why is that bad to eat the head meat?
It's everything, like the eyes, the nose, the mouth, like the head, the everything. It's just like all ground up, and it's just like there. And it's all pink, and you can see everything ground. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, but I mean, we eat the liver, we eat the meat, we eat the
Haggis is pretty weird too.
What's that?
It's like lamb. Okay, I'm not gonna. I think it's lamb stomach, but I'm gonna look it up.
But why is it bad to eat the stomach?
Here, let me.
I mean, we can eat the ribs of an animal, we can eat the legs of an animal, but the stomach's bad? I mean, they make it edible, so why is that weird?
Okay, it's a dish consisting of a mixture of the minced heart, lungs, and liver of a sheep or calf mixed with suet, onions, oatmeal, and seasoning, and boiled in the stomach of the slaughtered animal. That's disgusting. I don't know why you would want to eat that.
I mean, it sounds pretty gross, but I'd try it.
I've never been somebody like that. Like, if you looked at me, like, when I go to somewhere like Jungle Gyms and see the fucking cow tongue, it's like, no thanks.
But why?
That's weird.
The tongue is a muscle. You eat the ribs of an animal, that's a muscle.
That's different.
Why is it different?
It just is.
It's still the part of an animal.
Maybe now I understand where fucking vegetarians and vegans are coming from. It's just weird.
It's the same thing as an animal.
I don't know, man. Just there's certain parts that are weird. Like, I don't want to eat that.
Is it because like in the head that's where the emotion comes from?
No, it's because it's the fucking head.
Then I don't know. I don't see a problem with it really. The only thing I won't eat is a brain. Don't eat the brain.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, because the brain is like them. You don't want to eat someone's memories.
But apparently they're fucking dead, so it doesn't matter.
Nah, dude. That's where their memories are stored.
They're fucking dead.
Exactly. So you can eat their tongue.
I I don't want to eat their fucking tongue. It's not like I would do it if they were alive. That's just weird. Yeah. I don't know why you don't see that's weird.
Okay, think about it.
No.
To eat an animal. Okay, think about it. You eat chicken legs, right?
Okay, think about this. No, before you say anything, imagine it's like a pig roast, and then you take the head, like some people like have the head, and then like sometimes they won't even take out the eyes, and they're just sitting there, and you see the eyes fucking roasting. It's like, that is disgusting. That shit's disgusting. I'm sorry. I know I have a very strong opinion on this. That's just gross.
But isn't it the same? Okay, if they cut the head off, you're still eating the body of a pig. It's still gross.
It's just weird to look at it. Like, I don't want to look at that.
Okay, well then chop it up. Then chop it. Don't look at it when it's together. Chop it up. Now it just looks like a steak, but it's just like the cheek or that forehead of an animal.
That's so weird to think about. I don't know. I don't know, man. That's just weird. Maybe it's just me.
I mean, there's a lot of people that agree with you, but I don't know. I say eat as much as the animal as you like. Whatever you think is gross, that's fine. Just eat the animal. You don't want it to all go to waste. Think about it. Native Americans, they didn't let that shit go to waste. They used the bones.
Yeah.
They used the everything. That's good. I don't want my body to go to waste. Dude, if I die, would you eat me, please?
No.
Can you like can you make a necklace out of my skull?
Yes. Well, how would I make a necklace out of your skull? Would I use the teeth?
Yes. Please. Just don't let my body go to waste. I want you to shit me on a garden so it feeds to the earth.
Okay. I'll do that.
Thanks, man. So, what's your favorite animal to eat?
That's a really good question.
It's always beef. I love cows. I will always love a hamburger.
You know what I find myself not liking more recently?
What?
Oh, like chicken.
Yeah, chicken's never been that great to me.
It's okay. Like,
everyone loves fried chicken. Not a big fan of fried chicken.
if you ask me, the fucking skin is the only part about the fried chicken that's good.
That's the part I hate.
Oh, what?
I don't like the skin on the fried chicken.
Why?
Because it's like slimy and rubbery.
That's the best part. I love really greasy shit. I don't know why. People are always like the people that'll pat their pizza with napkins. Like, nah, dude, give me all that fucking greasy shit. I love it. I fucking love it.
You like looking like you got out of a fucking like porno or something
Yeah!
after you're done eating.
I wouldn't say a porno. Then I just look sad because my dick's small.
Dude, like, I don't know, like, I like boneless chicken, if anything. I like chicken nuggets. I'm a little bitch.
Everybody likes chicken nuggets, but
yeah,
tendies are pretty good too.
Chicken tenders are good.
Chicken tenders,
dude, give me some of those chicken tenders with that barbecue sauce. Oh, that ranch.
Blue cheese, please.
Fuck blue cheese.
Fuck you!
Dude, blue cheese tastes like shit.
You taste like shit.
Dude, blue cheese tastes like you got, like, dick cheese, but on someone's feet.
And it's good. Blue cheese, I used to fucking hate it, but I fucking love blue cheese now. And you're a shithead for thinking that it tastes like shit! You should just get out of here, man. You should just get out of here. Take you and your ranch! Okay, I don't understand people that put ranch on their salads.
What? That's the only thing I can have on a salad.
That destroys the purpose of having a salad.
What are you talking about?
Salad's supposed to be healthy. It's supposed to be like eating vegetables, but then you're just covering it in ranch dressing. It's like, yeah, it tastes good. It's like drinking pop. It's like the only reason you're eating it is because it tastes good. It's like, why would you even eat a fucking salad if you might as well just go eat a fucking burger if you're gonna douse it in ranch?
Isn't that the only reason people eat anything is if they like it?
Not necessarily. I mean, yes.
I mean, you don't eat a face because you don't like it.
What?
You don't eat a face of an animal because you don't like it.
Right. No, it's like, but you get where I'm coming from. It's like, obviously, yes, you eat something because it tastes good.
I eat a salad because I love that shit, man. I put cheese, a little bit of onion, a little bit of carrots.
Ranch! I used to really like ranch on salads, but I just feel like it destroys the purpose of a salad because it makes it so unhealthy. And I feel like a salad
When the fuck have you cared about eating healthy shit? Dude, I've seen you eat like 40 Taco Bell tacos in one sitting.
It was not 40! I don't care too much about eating healthy. You know that. But if I'm gonna eat something healthy, I'm not gonna fucking shit on it. Like, I'm not gonna eat an apple and then put fucking ranch on it.
I don't like any of the other salad dressings.
I like Italian and I like blue cheese. You know what I don't like? Some people put honey mustard on salads.
I was just about to say honey mustard is the only other one.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
It's good.
You're kidding me! That tastes so bad.
Honey mustard is one of my favorite sauces. I'll put that shit
I love honey mustard, but not on salads.
I'll put that on my Subway sandwich. That shit's good.
I have not put that on my Subway sandwich. Usually, I had Subway yesterday. I get so much fucking shit at Subway.
I really like honey mustard on my Subway sandwich, especially with all the meat and shit. It goes so well together.
I really like honey mustard on any when I get like chicken nuggets or chicken tenders. Honey mustard is always the dipping sauce I use every time.
Oh yeah, honey mustard is so good.
I used to fucking hate it, but I really like it. But some places have really weird tasting honey mustard.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is one of those places.
I fucking hate Chick-fil-A. It's not good.
I like Chick-fil-A. I think it's good, but I like a lot of other chicken places better. I think
everyone raves about Chick-fil-A, but to me, it all just tastes like the same thing. It all just tastes like a biscuit. Like, you can get... Like, I don't know, something about it tastes all the same, and it's like, eh. I'd rather get, like, a McChicken, to be honest.
You know what occurred to me the other day?
What?
I mean, it's not, like, an eye-opening thing, but I just kind of thought... Like, it's not like I had never really thought about it in depth. I was like, a McChicken doesn't have cheese on it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta ask for it for cheese.
Yeah. I just, like... It's not like I didn't know that. I just never really thought about it, because usually when you think of a sandwich, you think of a sandwich having cheese on it, and you're like, huh.
Yeah, that's why you just ask for McChicken with cheese, please.
I don't think chicken and cheese goes together too well.
Have you had a McChicken with cheese? It's so good. It's like melted on there. Oh my god.
I have...
McChicken's the best thing ever for McDonald's.
Yeah, remember when your mom would, like, when we were younger, and your mom would always get us McDanks, and what was your order, like, 2 McChickens and something?
I'd always get 2 McChickens and a fry. That's the good shit right there.
Dude, McDonald's gives me the fucking shits, and I've realized that. Like, Taco Bell, yes, it gives me diarrhea, but it's manageable. McDonald's...
Really?
Yeah. Holy shit. I can't eat McDonald's without being in the bathroom for at least an hour.
What the hell?
I know, it's bad. Some things I don't even like the taste of at McDonald's. I like a Big Mac, I like McChickens, and I like the fries.
Quarter Pounders.
Quarter Pounders are good, too. I like McNuggets, all that shit. Their new signature crafted stuff.
I haven't had it.
I tried that. It's not good.
I
personally didn't like it. It just feels like they're trying too hard, and it's like, dude, it's McDonald's. Just stop.
Dude.
What?
You can't say shit. You don't even like avocados.
That's just a me thing.
Dude. How do you not like guacamole?
Because I have an intolerance to it, because when I ate it that one time, it was just bad, and I just think about throw up, and I associate that taste with throw up.
Who doesn't like guacamole?
Me!
That's disgusting!
Guacamole is disgusting!
For like in ranch?
Yes!
What the fuck? You can't say shit because you don't like guacamole.
I like ranch, just not on salads! You dumb bitch. Ranch with pizza is pretty good.
Oh, ranch with pizza is so good.
That's something that's really underrated. Because I never do it that much, but when I do, I'm just like, ooh.
You know what else is underrated?
What?
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
Ketchup and mayonnaise is pretty underrated.
I know! Dude, I swear to God, I did that in school, and everyone was like, ugh!
That's the worst when you do that, people are like, ugh! It's like, who the fuck are you?
No, listen.
What?
Then by the end of high school, looking around, everyone in the goddamn school's eating ketchup and mayonnaise. That shit was my idea.
That was not your idea.
Yes, it was.
I guarantee you there's people in other countries that do that. And what, do you think they just learned from the almighty, oh, looks better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
That was me.
Beast Boy 597.
It's Beast Boy 1597.
Beast Boy, not Beef Boy.
No, you missed the one.
Oh, Beast Boy 5917.
No, you're fucking retarded. Beast Boy 1597 here. We could talk about food for a long... Okay, you know what's the best? I thought about this the other day. When I was getting Taco Bell, and I had a Dorito taco, you know what's the best? Is where, like, at the Dorito taco, at the bottom of it, how the bottom is just kind of soft and soggy because that's where all the beef is, and you just bite there, and it's like, oh...
Yes.
Like, the inconsistency is so good. Just when you bite in, it's just like,
fuck.
That's so good.
God, we have to get some Taco Bell after this.
We do.
Dude.
Fucking Christ, it's so good.
Have you ever had the Dorito Taco Gorditas or whatever they're called?
Yeah.
Dude. Like, that sauce, it's like a Dorito taco, and they put, like, a soft shell around it.
Yeah.
And then they put sauce in between. Oh my
Dude,
God.
remember when they had the double chalupa, which literally just looked like a boat filled with meat?
Yes.
That was the best fucking thing. You don't understand. That's like one of the reasons when I went to Europe over the summer, I was so excited to come back to America.
Dude, you You poked my thigh so many times when you said that.
I know. That was literally one of the reasons I was so excited to come back to America, was for that fucking double chalupa. That's how much I liked it.
Oh my god.
I'm such a fucking loser.
God, no, dude.
Our friends are right. We talk about Taco Bell all the fucking time.
Dude, Taco Bell's where it's at, though.
Anytime we bring up Taco Bell, we just go on a fucking tangent, but get used to it.
Dude, you know what? They don't have shit to talk about us. You know what one of our friends likes at McDonald's? He goes to McDonald's, he gets a McChicken with nothing on it but chicken and bun. What the shit kind of meal is that? That's not enjoyable.
Why would you do that?
That's not enjoyable.
What? Did you ask them? Was it...
Yeah, no, we went to McDonald's, he's like, oh, a McChicken with nothing on it. What the fuck?
They should have pulled a Good Burger and given him just a bun.
That would have been fucking funny.
Bun is... the meat is something, dude.
Dude, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Can I take your order?
Can I take your order? Can I take your order?
Mondo Burger.
I like how Mondo burgers were literally the size of, like, my head. By the end of the movie.
Yeah, dude. And then they exploded and fucking bombed the restaurant.
To put it lightly.
Yeah. Every time I listen back to the podcast when I'm editing it, every time we just both laugh, we sound like so disgusting. We sound like little elves.
Oh, like the Keebler elves?
What is the fuck?
The fudge stripes.
Oh, yeah! I can't remember. I can't believe I didn't remember that.
Yeah, you're fucking retarded.
I know. Speaking of retards,
Yeah?
have you seen the new Black Panther movie?
No, I've been wanting to, though. Why?
I haven't. I don't even know what his powers are. I don't know anything about him.
I've only seen one trailer for it, so I don't know much about it either.
Like, I never knew Black Panther was a superhero growing up, so I have no idea what his powers are.
Me neither.
So it's cool to go see it. I mean, I think they need to make more movies about heroes that we haven't seen. I'm so sick of Thor and Iron Man, Captain America.
Yeah.
I want, like...
Have they made just a Hulk movie?
Yeah.
Like, recently with, what's-his-face?
Oh, they haven't done one with the guy in the Avengers yet.
Yeah.
I mean, Hulk's the same story over and over again. We've seen it. There's been 3 movies about him already. It's the same thing.
Do you have the Hulk game for Game Boy Advance?
No.
It's fucking good.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it's
probably
really,
not.
It's actually not very good, but it's really satisfying because you just get to go around and smash stuff, and it's just really satisfying to like beat up something and have it just like. But anyways,
what's a movie from your childhood that like no one talks about, but for some reason you just really like it and like no one knows? What's an underrated movie? Like, what's a really obscure movie that you love but nobody knows about?
Okay, if you asked me this 3 years ago, I would have said Sky High, but so many people talk about Sky High now for some reason.
Yeah.
So
I don't even know what that is though. I've never seen it.
It's really good.
It's not really obscure. People know what it is, but not people know who it is, but not many have seen the actual movies. I've always been in love with Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla is... I've seen like almost every movie of Godzilla, and there's lots of shitty ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lots of really good ones, dude. That's one thing that they need to stop trying to reboot.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Did you what?
Because the American one was good, but it wasn't Godzilla. It wasn't a Godzilla movie. And the new one that they called like Shin Godzilla, because after the American one came out, the Japanese were like, no. And they made another reboot of Godzilla.
Yeah.
And it was good, but they like changed so much. I wasn't a big fan of how they like the direction that they took, but it had cool effects.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see it, so...
I know you're not a big fan of Godzilla.
No. I just didn't get into it. It's not that I don't like them. I can't really think of any movies that I used to watch that most people didn't talk about, because...
Because you're a fucking normie.
No. Like, there were definitely some. Shredder Man Rules was one of them.
Fuck that one.
That was good. I like that.
That was just about a kid.
That was good.
I actually remember when that came out. Oh my god, I completely forgot about that.
Exactly. You fucking forgot about it, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know another movie I like that I've only met one other person that likes? It's a Disney Channel movie. It's called Lemonade Mouth. It's fucking good. I love Lemonade Mouth.
I never watched Disney Channel growing up because it was shit. Disney Channel sucked, dude.
You know what movie I don't understand? Mad Max.
Never seen it. And I want to so bad. I know what it's about, but I've never seen Mad Max.
I just don't understand it.
Why? Isn't it just about the apocalypse?
Basically, it's just like, oh, we're driving here, and now they're chasing us. Oh, where are we going? Like, where are they going? Or are they not going anywhere?
I've seen a lot of horror movies that most people haven't seen.
Like what?
I've seen a lot of, like, obscure, shitty horror movies.
Have you seen the original Nosferatu?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is gold. You haven't seen it.
I have not seen it.
Man, I absolutely love old horror movies, like early horror movies.
How early?
Like Silent Era.
Yeah.
Like the first of Silent Era. Oh, man. Like Nosferatu, the first Frankenstein's actually really good.
Yeah.
The Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon. I'm a sucker for old monster movies. That's why I like Godzilla.
Yeah.
Have you seen the first one?
I did like a while ago.
The puppet looks ridiculous, but it's actually really depressing. Like most Godzilla movies, everyone's like, monster, and they all run away, and then he blows up shit, and then they stop Godzilla. But like in the first one, you like see because it's supposed to represent the nuke, right?
Yeah.
So you see the aftermath. You see people dying. You see like little girls crying over their mom's dead body. Like there's like it's like dark in the first one, but the puppet looks stupid, so it completely ruins the mood.
Speaking of puppets and dark, you know what movie? After rewatching it, I realized is really dark. Pinocchio.
Have you seen the original stories of Pinocchio?
I have.
The ones where like he fucking dies at the end of every single story.
Yeah, I think those are kind of funny.
It actually is kind of funny. It's like Pinocchio
just like,
gets hung, but he's a puppet, so it's fine.
No, it's like he's a puppet, so it's like Lionheart. It's like, damn it, died again, and he just tries to do something, he just dies.
See the
again.
one where Pinocchio gets crucified and burned at the stake?
Yeah,
I like that one too.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
No, but like Pinocchio he's going out, and then Geppetto's like, Pinocchio! Because he's like alive now, and they all celebrate, and then who the fuck is that guy that he runs into that he ends up, you know that island he goes to with all those other boys that end up getting turned into donkeys?
Yes.
What? I watched this like a few months ago too, and I still forget how that all came into play.
I don't remember.
Like, because I remember it was the old guy. I remember it was the old guy with the white hair and like the really evil smirk.
I haven't seen Pinocchio in years. I don't remember.
Yeah, and it was like, oh, the dude was like convincing all these kids like, go to this like land where there's like no parents, no music party, and they're like, yeah, and he gets them all there, and then he turns them all into fucking donkeys to
yeah.
Some of them get sold to work in like, they all just get like sold off except for
They're
Pinocchio.
slaves.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know what's really dark? Nobody ever talks about this. There's an episode of Rugrats where Tommy, like, one of the parents leaves the door open, and Tommy walks in the front yard, and he gets fucking kidnapped by two guys in a van, and they take him back to their apartment, and then they're like, we'll sure get a ransom off this one. And like the whole episode, you don't hear Tommy talk because it's through the grown-up's perspective, and it's basically just the whole episode is like Tommy's causing a bunch of trouble in the apartment, and he's like getting rid of all their money, like the robbers' money, so they end up giving him back to the house at the end because they get so fed up. But like the fact that Tommy gets kidnapped and he's like crying is kind of dark if you think about it.
I don't think I've actually seen that one.
It's pretty weird.
Is it? So you said it's from the kidnapper's perspective?
Yeah. So like Tommy never talks throughout the whole episode. He acts like a baby.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that because I've never.
It's actually pretty weird.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always theories going around, like, you know, Stu's freaking depressed, and
yeah, those are all just fucking...
Angelica makes up all the babies in her mind because they're all dead. But it's like, that's an actual thing. That's an actual thing, huh? He got kidnapped.
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I've seen the whole episode. It's pretty weird. I mean, have you seen the episode where the grandpa was like, I was a Jew in the Holocaust? Well, he doesn't actually say that, but they hint at it. They hint that Tommy's grandpa was a Jew in the Holocaust.
Yeah, I have seen that one.
Yeah. That was kind of weird, too.
You know, Butch Hartman left Nickelodeon?
Who's that?
The guy, like, the artist and, like, creator of, like, the Fairly Odd Parents and all that shit.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. I'd leave, too.
Yeah, honestly. It sounds like they were giving him, like, no creative freedom anymore.
Yeah. I mean, when you sign up for a fucking show, like a network, people expect full creative freedom. You don't get shit. You are told what to do. Like, people are like, wow, I want to draw cartoons, I can do all this cool stuff. No, you're told what to draw. You don't get any creative freedom. No.
Yeah, we talked about that last, 2 weeks ago, about the fucking, how Fairly Odd Parents kind of sucks now.
Yeah. Every show kind of sucks now.
Well, if you keep something going for so long, eventually you're just going to run out of ideas.
That's why they gotta stop shows where they're good. I don't believe in having a show last for 30 seasons. I think it should have 1 or 2 or 3.
Isn't The Simpsons still going?
Yeah! Everyone hates on it, but here's how I view The Simpsons. The Simpsons always goes up and down. It goes up, good seasons, horrible seasons. Then when they reach bottom and everyone is like, wow, this season's horrible, they go really up and they start to get good again. Then they get really shitty again, and then they get new writers and it goes up again, and then it goes down, and it keeps going up and down, up and down. It's like a roller coaster. But personally, unpopular opinion here, I don't like the old Simpson episodes all that much.
I don't like the animation style.
No,
and I don't like
the
plots
no,
either.
No, get out of here. Dude,
What?
the old animation, they had squash and stretch. Like, people would, if people would freak out, they'd be like, oh, it was so animated. Yeah. But the new one, it's so, stiff.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's not...
I'm talking about, the old ones.
Oh, the original?
Yeah.
Before it was its own show and it was just a skit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks weird. The reason I don't sorry to interrupt, but I'm just saying, I just want to save myself here from crucifixion. The reason I don't like
crucifixion.
Yes, whatever, same thing. The reason I don't like some of the early seasons, or the first season really, is because it's always oh, there's always a moral in the episode, and there always has to have there was always a weird heartwarming moment, and I guess that's what it started out as, but I personally like it more as just funny, you know?
I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. I never watched The Simpsons, ever.
I mean, that's fine. A lot of people haven't. I mean, the really new episodes, are horrible, but...
You know what's gonna sound really funny? Is that ever since watching, creepypastas never really get to me. Nor have they, but ever since watching Dead Bart, that didn't get to me, but it just kind of gives me...
That makes me fucking cry, dude. Dead Bart is so funny.
It's funny, but when you see all this fucked up shit, it kind of gives you, now every time I look at The Simpsons with, the weird old animation, I'm just this is kind of creepy, actually.
Why?
I don't know.
Dude, Dead Bart was so funny.
It's not even Dead Bart, it's just I think the old animation for Simpson, the really old one, is just kind of creepy, actually.
Bart fucking died out of an airplane, and they looked at his dead body. You know what is actually creepy?
What?
The old Gumbies.
No.
Have you ever seen the old
I've seen
the
them.
1960s
Yeah.
Gumbies? Those are creepy.
I think they're cool.
No, you know why they're creepy? It's
claymation.
It's this horrible quality. Everything's moving jittery, and whenever they talk, it's bad quality, echo. It's hey. It sounds like they recorded it in a bathroom almost. Something about it is creepy. Have you noticed any old 1960s show that has a bad quality sound is just kind of creepy?
Yeah.
That's how it's that, but
have you seen the one that was pretty popular on the internet for a while, the Adventures of Mark Twain or whatever, and it was the kids who were on that island, and it's who are you? And he's I'm an angel. I'm what's your name? He's Satan.
Yeah.
And they're all really weird out. He's the dude with the mask for a face. And,
yeah.
And he just
that was
creates
actually,
this little.
That was really cool.
It was, and he creates this little world, and they're all happy. Then he just fucking destroys it.
Yeah. To be honest, I've never seen that, but when I saw that scene on YouTube, and I was that's badass, dude. Holy shit.
I was just dude.
That's so cool. Mm-hmm. I love claymation. Claymation is such, a cool thing to me. How it takes so much time, and it looks so cool in the end. You know what I want brought back?
What?
People use CG so much nowadays. And, I mean, at this point, when it first came out, it honestly looked terrible. When they first, in, the 90s, it looked like PlayStation 1, let's be honest.
Wait, CG or claymation?
CG.
No.
Movies nowadays, the CG actually does look pretty good, usually. But I kind of miss the old 80s effects where they actually had like an animatronic in front of like the actual actors. Like, you've seen Alien, right?
Yeah.
Something about the alien like coming out of the corner with like the water fucking dripping on it and the flashing lights. Looks so cool.
It's just cool because you know it's there.
Yeah, it looks so much better.
It's like you could make this fucking fake computer generated shit, and it's obvious when they do. And it's like, okay, that's cool, nice. But if it's really there, even if it like
there's an art to it.
Even if it doesn't look as slick or as cool, like, nah, dude, it fucking looks awesome. Just like that, like, it's almost like it not looking as good, but being authentic actually makes it better.
Have you ever seen The Thing?
I have not seen The Thing.
Oh my god, the effects in that movie are so good. It's like about this like parasite, and if it goes inside of you, it makes you like fucked up.
No, I know what it's about, I just haven't seen it.
Oh my god, like there's this scene where like it infects like the dog bin, and all the dogs like fucking like stick together into this like horrible like this like giant like mess of dogs, and it's so
giant mess of dogs.
Yeah, dude. Nice. It's like a furry's dream. Speaking of furries, we know one personally.
Yeah? Is it Big Blue?
Big Blue is even better. That's a better example. I was not thinking of Big Blue, but oh my god, Big Blue! Big Blue is this guy that we knew from our high school. We call him Big Blue because
we like to think that's what his persona's name is.
He had blue hair and he was pretty big, so we called him Big Blue.
Yeah.
Because we're assholes. And
what else is new?
One day I was talking to my friends, and he said, "Hey guys, can I sit here?" We're like, sure. So we sat down. First thing this kid talks to us about is how he jacks off the furries. And we're like, oh, great. And then he starts talking about how he jacks off. And you're probably thinking, oh, well, I mean, why would he talk about how he jacks off? This kid does not jack off normally.
No, he doesn't.
This kid, when he gets horny, he does a little normal thing, right?
No.
He said, in his words, while he's holding a straw in his hands, "You right before you finish, you bend it till it bleeds." And he snaps his dick in half like a boomerang.
And just side note, this wasn't a bendy straw.
Yeah, he's using like ketchup. This kid's like using ketchup and shit on the straw to make it look like it bleeds. He's like, you bend it, you snap it in half. The only thing I could think of is his dick coming out of the water like that thing in Star Wars, the first one. Or like one of like the Loch Ness Monster, it's coming out of the water looking around.
I just keep thinking of a boomerang from Ed, Edd n Eddy where it like changed their personalities every time it hit him, and I just imagine Big Blue's wiener just like him like breaking up and like throwing it at everyone. I'm like, yeah, I'd freak out too if I had a wiener on my neck.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dude, oh my god. This kid did a lot of weird things.
He did a lot of weird things.
He would talk about like didn't you say you saw him like he was like saying how he wants to fuck some girl from our school when she was right behind him?
Yeah.
That's pretty weird. This kid was weird.
He was like, I just want to fuck the shit out of her, and she like, I'm like looking behind him. He's like, what? And he like turns around. He's like, oh fuck! And she's right there. And I was just like, oh buddy. He lives in my neighborhood, right? He used to live in my neighborhood, and his family were like fucking hoarders, and it was funny because I'd come in. And he'd be like, oh, dude, mom's been cleaning. He shows right there. And mom's been cleaning is defined as taking the pile of shit that was in front of the door and moving it to the left so that people actually had a path to walk. I'm like, yes, spring cleaning, kicking in again.
Was it that bad? Are you serious?
It was that bad. There was shit everywhere.
Oh my god.
It was disgusting. I wanted to go home. I was like, this is gross. Get me out of here.
Oh, I had a friend like that back in elementary school. I would go over to his house all the time. And his house was literally probably the grossest thing I've ever seen. There was holes in the wall, like the tile, his kitchen tile. You know how usually when tile's dirty, like your sneakers like stick to it?
Yeah.
It was like that, but you would look down and there was proof because there was just like brown dirt stains all over it, just smeared.
Oh my god.
And carpet was gross. It smelled bad when you went in there. And I went over to I like this kid, so I went over to his house all the time, and it was so dirty. I was over his house once, One time I went over to his house, and he had a pitchfork, and he was stabbing wood. And I was like, what are you doing? And he's like, oh, we tried to build a treehouse, but it didn't work, so I'm just stabbing the wood. And he was like, oh, I'm like fucking stabbing it. It didn't make I was like, okay.
You're like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, that's fine. There was a lot of weird shit. I had a lot of weird friends.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I'm one of your weird friends, Juke Sully.
Yeah, Alex, you are. I remember when we first, like, met. And we, like, had, like, the same group of friends almost. We were, like, introducing each other to each other's friends. And it was weird. I remember we were on the trampoline. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I did not. I did not. That was funny.
We might have him on a podcast soon.
We'll have to tell him about, or have him talk about that.
Yeah. We'll talk about more stories of him when he's on the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll save that for later.
The big C. All right.
Big C. I remember how me and you met.
I do too.
We had this one mutual friend, and we literally bonded by making fun of this kid to the point where he didn't want to be friends with us anymore.
I mean, if you want to say it like that.
I mean, that's how it happened.
Yeah. No, we met in math. Well, you and I were in the same math class. This kid and I grew up together, and we reconnected because I found out we'd be going to the same middle school, and then we started hanging out, and then he would tell me about you, and then I found out you were in my math class. So Alex's fucking Oleg's over here. My first impression of him is, I'm the guy that showed him Troll, and he said it like so, like he was so proud, like that was me. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, okay. So I didn't really like you when I first met you.
Yeah.
I thought you were really weird.
Yeah.
And our buddy was like, yo, you want to go to Oleg's house? I'm like, or Alex, I guess. And I was like, yeah, sure. We knocked on your door. I said, what's up? And when you came out, you said, yo mama, yo mama, and you were like throwing like your hands in my face, like yo mama, like as a joke. I'm like, oh boy.
I was fucking cringe lord back then.
I thought you were really weird for
Yeah.
a long time, but then I got used to you, and then now here we are.
Yeah.
7 years later.
I mean, I pretty much do the same shit though.
Yeah.
So, Juke Sully, would you want to go get some
McDonald's?
Fuck you.
I'm just kidding. I'm not looking to rip myself a new asshole. Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about Taco Bell a little earlier, and we're talking about how good the Dorito tacos are. So.
Fucking. Oh my god. Let's just go already.
Alright.
See you later, kids. Till next time.
Oh, fuck.
What?
We were supposed to be talking about Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day!
Yeah, sorry. Well, we did. We talked about Valentine's Day. We talked about Taco Bell. We love Taco Bell.
Yeah, talk about eating animals' heads. Alright, happy
Yeah,
Valentine's
okay,
Day.
bye.
Bye!